In the introductory video, Jesus is coming back soon, on the gift of living in the divine will, I mentioned that I would cover what you need to do to receive this gift. The gift of the divine will is just that, a gift. There is nothing you can do to earn it. One needs the desire to receive it and to formally decide to no longer give life to one's own human will. I should add, you need to be in a state of grace before you start. From the first moment a soul decides to embrace living in the divine will, they must learn to forget themselves. And Jesus says that there is only one way of achieving this, and that it must be practiced for the rest of your life. Quote, "My daughter, in order for the soul to be able to forget herself, everything she does or has to do must be done as if I wanted to do it in her. If she prays, she should say, quote, 'It is Jesus who wants to pray, and I pray together with him.' If she works, it is Jesus who wants to work. It is Jesus who wants to walk. It is Jesus who wants to eat, who wants to sleep, who wants to get up, who wants to enjoy himself. And it should be like that in everything for the rest of her life, excluding errors." Quote, quote, August 14, 1912. Everything should be done with reference to Jesus, because it is He who is doing everything within us except errors, meaning sin. According to what Jesus told Luisa, there are 4 stages or steps in the process of living in the divine will.
The first stage. One can say that the first one does not live in its kingdom, but only in the light, which from my kingdom, the Son of my will, diffuses to all. One can say that he is outside of its boundaries, and if he enjoys a limited light, it is because of the nature of light, which diffuses everywhere. His nature, his weaknesses, and passions form as though a house around him. They form infected and putrid air, and in breathing it he lives as sickly and without liveliness of strength in doing good. But in spite of all of this, he is resigned. He bears to his best the encounters of life, because the light of my will, mild as it may be, always brings its goods. The second is the image of one who has entered the first steps of the boundaries of the kingdom of the supreme will. This one enjoys not only more light, but also the heat. Therefore the air he breathes is pure, and in breathing it he feels the passions die within him. He is constant in good. He bears the crosses, not only with resignation, but with love. However, since he is at the first steps of the boundaries, he looks at the earth and feels the weight of the human nature. On the other hand, the third is the image of one who has advanced into the boundaries of this kingdom, and its light is such and so great as to make him forget everything. He no longer feels anything of himself. Good, virtues, crosses change into his own nature. The light eclipses him, transforms him, and just barely allows him to look from afar at what no longer belongs to him. The fourth is the happiest, because he is the image of one who not only lives in my kingdom, but has acquired it. This one undergoes a total consummation in the Supreme Son of my will. The eclipse caused by its light is so intense that he himself becomes light and heat, nor can he look at anything else but light and fire, and all things convert for him into light and love. Therefore there will be a difference of degrees in the kingdom of my will, according to how much creatures will want to take from its goods. But the first degrees will be spurs and paths in order to reach the last one. For you, Luisa, who must make it known, there is all the necessity to live in the last degree. July 26, 1926. This fourth degree is reached by Jesus himself acting in us. You become one with the Son. We are divinized.
In my next video, I will tell you about the study materials you will need to learn about living in the divine will, revealed to Jesus by Jesus to Luisa on the gift and on the kingdom of the divine will. God bless you and your families. May your kingdom come, may your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Fiat.